My passion is to really serve others. And what fulfills me is serving them, serving my colleagues, the staff I have the pleasure of being with, the physicians and nurses, serving them so that they, in turn, can bring their best gifts to the table.
The Catholic healthcare ministry depends on leaders who can create and steward business cultures that reflect the healing ministry of Jesus. Often, it is a call to service that leads these leaders into the fold of Catholic healthcare. Sometimes a person may enter Catholic healthcare strictly for professional reasons, only to discover this call and a deeper meaning in their work over time. Whatever the path, their leadership, nurtured and inspired through formation opportunities, will help to preserve and expand the Catholic health ministry. And in the process, they and those they serve will grow and change.
A lot of the people that we serve in our institutions, in our Catholic healthcare facilities, are coming in broken, hurt, feeling hopeless. And for our healthcare personnel to interact with our patients and families, that's the closest experience that patient or family is going to have to God.
It's really living the mission in action and helping others to live that mission in action. That totally thrills me because I know that in so doing, we are making a positive difference in our community's health, in individual health, and candidly in the health of all other caregivers in providing that service.
As a not-for-profit ministry, Catholic healthcare has many differences from other professional or non-faith-based business models in the corporate world. Leaders are not only managers and executives, they are leaders in the ministry, carrying on the healing mission of Christ in the world today.
It always seemed like the Catholic organizations had a different sense about them, that they were clear about what they were doing, clear about their purpose.
It was a bit intimidating to come into a Catholic health system and worry about the fact that I was not Catholic. But I think looking at the larger picture of what the organization is all about and understanding the values, it will grow with you.
Coming into Catholic healthcare and being part of a Catholic ministry requires one to have a working knowledge of a language that is a little different. Outside of Catholic healthcare, it's very common for people to refer to the health care organization as a company. And that's really kind of foreign to our language here. We like to talk about ministry.
Cardinal Bernardin, the former Archbishop of Chicago, once reflected that sometimes people mistakenly think that the mission aspects of healthcare are the responsibility of the religious and the clergy, and the business aspects the laity's responsibility. The integration of both aspects is essential for both religious and laity.
It's very important for everyone working in all parts of this to see how they are connected to the rest of the organization, because all of those components are required to make it work. So when you're sitting with a group of people, say in an accounting department, first of all, to talk about the importance of the work that they're doing and how it connects, and to help them have a sense of vocation so that it's a greater life meaning to them than just simply, I balance the books or I pay the bills.
I love seeing people succeed, and I'm their biggest cheerleader.
Successful health ministry leaders understand that their employees must give from what they have in order to care for patients and families. For this reason, they are committed to promoting the dignity of their employees by building trust, by recognizing and developing their potential, and by engaging them as partners in the operations of their facilities. Employees who are cared for are better able to offer care to others.
One day I brought a group of finance people into a room together, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with this meeting. It was just a regular staff meeting. But I thought, you know what, this group has as much pain and anguish as any other group. They work in an office. They don't have, blood and, broken bones to look at. But let's just find out. And we spent about 15 minutes or so just talking about pain and suffering in a general way. And then we spent 15 minutes in centering prayer. And it was fascinating to see how people were moved by that experience and how I heard about it for weeks to come. And individuals would walk into my office and say, I just want to thank you for thinking about me, as though I had touched them personally. So to be able to make connections with individuals, even in a situation as far removed from patient care like that, and to help them see the way their work adds meaning to the greater good is not only possible, it's essential.
It's a real honor to be in a leadership role, and it's an honor to be in that role to influence what the environment of care will be, and to influence it not only from a healing environment physically, facility-wise, but also a strategic environment to set out and to achieve a shared common vision for the community, for the organization, and to really set up an environment that contributes toward exceptional medicine with compassionate care.
For those new to Catholic health organizations, there is inspiration in the mission of this ministry and in those currently serving in leadership positions.
As Christians, as Catholics, we know that Christ died on the cross. And when Christ died and was resurrected on this earth now, Christ has no body now except yours, no hands except yours. So I feel I have to use my hands, my body and mind to continue the healing ministry of Christ. And that's my obligation. And if not me, then who?
As an individual, I can't transform healthcare, but as the body of Christ, as a collaboration of like-minded kindred spirits with shared values and shared passion for transforming healthcare, we can do that. And so I think that's one of the things that is exciting about work is that what we can't accomplish as individuals, we can do it collectively.
If there's one thing I would tell a young executive if they were to be a leader, is absolutely walk humbly in service to others. And when you walk humbly in service to others, you truly bring about the best in other people. And when they are engaged, it is contagious. The whole organization is contagious. And as Mother Teresa said, you do small things with great love. And that's where it's at. That's the heart of leadership.